NBA champions, your Cleveland Cavaliers. Your head coach is Kenny Atkinson. Moses Moody. Sadiq Bey. Jalen Tyson. Darius Garland. Jared Allen. Donovan Mitchell. Evan Mobley.
Yo, why are they acting like anyone else matters? Like, I literally averaged like 60 points, 10 rebounds, and like 5 blocks. This is the guy. I'm the guy. What the fuck? Fuck this guy. Coach.
Get on
Yo,
your feet for
well,
the
yeah,
NBA
that's what I'm
champions, your Cleveland Cavaliers.
And the tradition of the ring ceremony, incredibly special. And what a season they can look back on. And this crowd, this arena is ready to cheer on their team tonight. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Sacramento Kings. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. They've got De'Aaron Fox, and it's Stevenson in at the small forward. And for Cleveland, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Queta in at the 3. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams. And that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
It'll be the Cavaliers off the tip. And if you haven't heard, MP has been pretty vocal about his commitment to cleaning the glass and leading that effort for his team.
I love what we've seen so far from MP in terms of his tenacity on the glass. Last game we did together, he was out there muscling his way into position, boxing out, anticipating and securing the critical rebounds right from the tip through the final buzzer.
Here's the Cobra. Soft touch off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Right wing. Pass to Wells for 3. He buries it from 3.
I think getting better as a passer and understanding more about how the NBA game works. That's De'Aaron Fox.
Here's the Cobra. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Wells. 9 points for him in his last game. Pass to Howard. Outside Stevenson. The fadeaway. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And Brent, the Kings have the pieces to compete and finally creating some stability.
Yeah, after that 16-year playoff absence, just being a factor in the West has Sacramento and their fans really, really exciting. Again, the pieces are there. Will they push it this year to get back in the mix?
Here's Wells after the basket by Cleveland. The shot misses. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Fox, tightly guarded, drives to the hoop. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Graham, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
The confidence that Fox has shown in his shot has skyrocketed the last few years, Brent.
Yeah, the combination, BA, sometimes of you working on your three to gain confidence, but the coaching staff also telling you, go ahead and shoot that shot.
People would think that, like, they see that I got, like,
Fox. Look,
no assists, and I don't be averaging no assists. And it's not because I don't pass the ball. It's because niggas ass. Ran a whole play.
Mobley grabs the board. The Cavs have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's the Cobra driving inside.
I ran a whole play
his
for
fifth shot in
Donovan
as
Mitchell
many
to get
attempts.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Now Fox. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Cobra in the last game against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He contributed 62 points, and his defensive presence was terrific, picking up a number of blocks and steals. And he had a memorable game. These coaches and fans are still buzzing about it. Just incredible. What's he got for an encore? BA?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, BA, I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
The Cavaliers lead by 4. Pass to Mobley. Here's the Cobra. Stevenson defending. Wells, the pass to Fox. The ball's knocked loose. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Cleveland.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Now here's Fox. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Burks. Knocked loose. Clock at 6. Here's Anthony. Sacramento again missing.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Here's the Cobra.
Stay out of the way!
Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish.
I just take off like something now like a lunatic.
Right there, it was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And so here's Sacramento. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Smith outside, lets it fly. They get the rebound. Sabonis, deflected. Here's the Cobra, covered by Smith. Pass to Bona. 46 seconds left in the first quarter, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
.43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Cleveland shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Line for Cleveland. Taking
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. Here's Smith. No points yet. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Mitchell, the pass to the Cobra, and Smith over to help. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Burks, he's checked in for Sacramento. Here's the Cobra, and the layup falls. The Cobra's got 17.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Sacramento shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out
there. Here's the Cobra.
His selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so it's Cleveland, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. How about the way they... And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes. Here in the second. And guys, the Cavaliers pretty much in control here.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. We've got Wembanyama, Cole Anthony out there with Smith, and it's Burks in at the power forward position.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. For 3, Smith. Cavaliers with a rebound. Well, when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. And as the perimeter game took over, it seemed that the dominant big man went away a bit.
Like, this pick is hot ass, bro. It's not like I don't give up the ball. I have 22 points because I got the best chance of making a shot.
It's been about the skill of the big over the past few years, along with the game transitioning to the three-point line and picking up the pace. There'll be another big man out there who changes the game back to the low block.
On target from range. Smith's got 6 points.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Shot's good by the Cobra.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Here's Anthony. No points so far. Pass to Smith. Three-pointer. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6. Cleveland leading by 12. Here's the Cobra. To the right side. Queta. Pass to Allen. Deflects the pass. Here's the Cobra. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. 3 on the clock. He can't get it to go. Kings trail by 12. Smith passes to Anthony. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. Cleveland second.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Smith no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Oh. Boy, that's going to be too many steps.
I don't think I've ever seen an actually call a travel.
The Kings have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
1 step ahead, Allie. Thanks. 4 on the clock.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. For 3. His 6th miss of the game. Just 2 for 8 now.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it... looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Yeah, showing off the floor awareness right there. I love whenever Mitchell looks to share the wealth.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Sacramento Kings. On Monday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, going up against the Blazers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Bucks, it's going to be their 7th outing on the year. You feel the team will continue to round into form.
Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass to Queta. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Now Outside Stevenson. Now here's Smith. Puts it up. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Smith's got 10 points in the game.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Here's the Cobra driving to the basket, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good. And he'll go to the line.
He was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And Cleveland making a change here. Out. Checked in. Pass to the Cobra. Unloads. Cleveland again missing.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Picked by Sabonis. To the inside. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. The Cobra's got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell, the pass to the Cobra. Mobley against Stevenson. Down low. Pass to Howard. Over Allen. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Cavaliers lead by 16. Here's the Cobra. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. The Cobra's got 35 in the game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Fox with the ball. 27 points his last game. Sabonis with a screen on Mitchell. Wells, the pass to Fox. Here's Howard. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wells. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Shot's good by the Cobra. The Cobra's got 37.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And here's Fox. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Cavaliers on top, delivering the blowout. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass, and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
What do you know about weight rooms, Kenny?
He knows how to avoid them.
Ooh.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
I think for the Cavaliers,
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Then there's Mitchell, and it's the Cobra in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Yep, that one goes. Fox has got 5 now.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Here's the Cobra. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet. You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Got a piece of it. Here's the Cobra. Give him 39. Good on the shot.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Back to Fox. No one near him. And all around the rim that time before dropping. He's got 7.
Well, Fox is feeling it right now. The quick release off the catch and shoot.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Cleveland leading by 20. Outside Mitchell. The 3-ball connects from downtown. Mitchell's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Graham, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Count that one.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Kings have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Now here's Fox. Defense right on him. Pass to Howard. Blocked! Here's the Cobra. 43 points in the game. Count it. The Cobra's got 45 points.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Sacramento shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. The Cavaliers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. The 3 from Mitchell. Gets the 3 to fall. Mitchell's got his second basket on the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Fox blocked. And that'll be Sacramento's ball as it goes out of bounds. Kings able to keep possession here. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Wide open look. Buries the jump shot. Fox has got 9.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's the Cobra. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The Cobra's got 49 in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Out to the right wing. Back to Smith. Fox outside. The three. Sinks it from distance. 12 points for him.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
The Cobra can't hit. The Kings have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Good! That's another bucket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break. Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
His third, 17 foul. At the line for the
And he makes a first. Bay, he's checked in for Cleveland. Smith hits them both. 40 seconds left in the third. The Cobra passes to Bay. Inside. Here's the Cobra. Outside for Mitchell. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Shot's good by the Cobra. The Cobra's got 55.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Mitchell against Anthony. And the layup is good. Pass to Bay. Here's the Cobra. He's covered by Fox. Another one goes. Incredible.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Cleveland calls timeout. Here's the Cobra. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Cleveland on top, just dominating this one. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at Sacramento, they've got Anthony. He's out there with Smith, and it's Evans in at the 4-man spot.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Smith left side. The floater. Blunt grabs a board. And the Cavs with possession to the paint. Good. He hits again.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Pass to Smith. Puts up a 3. And the Cobra pulls it down. The Cobra's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And that one drops.
For dropping this with no fucking threes,
that's
it's
the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
No threes.
Outside Wembanyama. Now here's Anthony. Smith with it. Lets it fly. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession.
Substitution. Number 26.
Shot clock at 6. From the arc. Knocks down the triple.
Unselfish play. When your shot's not there, just make the next pass.
The Cavaliers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's the Cobra. Called in by the Kings. Inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Down low. And down it goes. Jam that one.
And Bey with a good effort to just move the ball and keep his teammates involved.
Outside Wembanyama. Back to Anthony. They set a pick. Out to the wing. Three-pointer off the mark.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Pass to Blunt. To the inside. Here's the Cobra. Smith with the rebound. Robbed. The Cobra passes to Bey. Brent, you've spent some time in front offices. How much more do teams rely on analytics now versus even a decade ago?
Oh, a massive amount, BA, but there are a lot of teams that are still aren't there. I think it's a constant battle about how far you're going to push, leaning into the numbers. With all these net ratings and the ways that you can start to digest what it is that guys are producing on the floor, teams are getting smarter and smarter. If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can get.
Oh! Flying high! Throwing it
Fuck is it
down!
tough?
Oh, my. Showing
Fucking
absolutely
took the fuck
no
off.
mercy. What?
Fucking took off. What? Looking at the bottom of the fucking shoes, boy.
Wow! Look at his teammates. They're loving it. They're letting him know.
If you're the other team, you got to take that personally. Don't let them get the best of it.
Substitution on the court.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And the three-pointer goes.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
Queta, pass to the Cobra. Timeout called the Cavaliers. And Sacramento with some changes. Howard's checked in for Wembanyama. Stevenson comes in for Smith. And Fox is subbed in for Anthony. Here's the Cobra. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And Fox has got the ball here for the Kings.
2 minutes.
Brent, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but looking back at it, it's so fun to see the amount of attention that all of a sudden comes with playoff basketball. So many more fans, so many more cameras, so much on the line. It's really where you enjoy all that hard work.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Like, I'm bullying him. I'm just treating him like my little brother. Just come here. Thank you. Like, what? Give me that. Right? Snatch it right up there.
Well, the scoreboard tells you. everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Cavaliers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And
Like, I really do this. Like, it's not like I'm wearing gold sneakers out here for nothing. These things is really gold plated. Like, I'm really the GOAT. Block, rebound, cross. Alright, whoop, drive right in. Easy lay.
one player just
Like,
stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the Cobra.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
Second team foul.
There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's another block. Oh, you can't throw the weak sauce around him.
No, you can't, B.A. I mean, he's sending everything back. A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
His 4th, 3rd team foul. Shooting for Sacramento. Well,
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
And they're able to recover. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer, Fox. And the Cobra pulls it down.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and their opponent is at the line.
Put straight belt.
And he's good on the second.
Like, shooting above 75%.
12 seconds left in the game.
It's just,
Good.
bitch.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react,
Give me that.
you will first got him.
Give me that too. So let's get it. Let's hear it. Cross. Got it off the mat. Like, what is he talking about? Like, I'm really the GOAT. 77, 14 rebounds, 2 steals, 8 blocks. Shooting above 75%, bro. Like, fuck is they talking about? First quarter, second quarter, dropped 37 in the first half, 40 in the second. God damn. Why didn't this nigga play in the 4th quarter? That's crazy. Bitch, this fuck like Lily. I'm fresh fuck like Billy. And I made these hoes silly. I'm just telling Papa like a Willie. Put belt. Put straight belt. Need that. You already know what it is. But I was sending his shit. Most of them shits was on this bitch ass nigga De'Aaron Fox. Yeah, no, I was. God damn.
Make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next